A bird's-eye view of Szczecin with its old architecture is impressive indeed. The tall spire of a 100-year-old building is one of the local landmarks dominating the city's panorama. For 60 years, this building has been the seat of the Pomeranian Medical University, one of the leading such institutions in the country. Established by the state authorities in March 1948, it came into being in a ruined, devastated Szczecin. The times were extremely hard, but a group of courageous and energetic people, supported by scientific staff who came here from various parts of Poland, managed to commence the academic year in October 1948 with 59 students. The staff of lecturers included 8 professors and 29 adjunct professors. The first seat of the new university was located at 30 Niepodległości or Independence Street. When the offices were relocated to the building in Rybacka Street, it was converted into medic's home with a dormitory and a canteen. Among the pioneers who organized the Pomeranian Medical University of Szczecin were its first rector, Professor Jakub Węgierko, and other professors: Tadeusz Sokołowski, Witold Starkiewicz, Kazimierz Stojałowski, Józef Taniewski, and Stanisław Wojka. Thanks to their knowledge, enormous work, and commitment, those people created an institution that to this day has been educating excellent general practitioners, clinicists, and scientists, whose achievements have been recognized by international medical circles. This presentable seat of the rector's office, after construction and the latest revitalization, a beautiful historical building, was erected at the turn of the 20th century. Its designer, Wilhelm Meyer-Schwartau, was the city's best architect at the time. The rector's office building is residential in character, matching the important function it has had for 60 years. The university authorities, rector, the senate, and faculty councils work on new forms of academic activities and strategic plans for years to come. Professor Przemysław Nowacki has been elected rector for the second term. The Pomeranian Medical University of Szczecin, PMU in brief, originally a small institute with one faculty, today runs 3 main units: the Faculty of Medicine, the Faculty of Medicine and Dentistry, and the Faculty of Health Sciences, offering several fields of study and major courses. At present, the university teaches nearly 3,000 students, including a few hundred English-speaking students from Scandinavia, Germany, and Canada. First foreign students completed their medical studies at PMU in 2002. The number of research staffers has significantly increased. To date, 1,500 physicians have defended their doctoral dissertations, while 240 have been conferred a postdoctoral or doctor habilitated degree. PMU graduates work in more than 40 countries worldwide. With good professional reputation, they have successful careers. In the early 1950s, PMU took over the building complex of a city hospital in Powstańcy Wielkopolscy Street to establish a state-run, then an independent public clinic hospital with 2 clinics, chairs, and new departments. It took years and much financial effort to rebuild and adjust the old hospital into a modern medical establishment, fitted with up-to-date equipment and instruments, but the effects are gratifying today. As a result, students of the faculties of medicine and dentistry acquire knowledge and skills more effectively. The Clinic of Newborns Pathology teaches candidates for obstetricians and nurses, including students of the English program. Medical prenatal care for sick children and intensive therapy of premature babies, even those weighing less than a kilo, is so effective that struggle for their lives and future is successful. The university medical staff, like all others, always aims at making the hospital friendly to children and their mothers. The old but remodeled buildings stand in contrast to new facilities, such as this modern lecture theatre with 218 seats. or the facility housing the Clinic of Nephrology, Transplantology and Internal Diseases. This is a real busy place. English-speaking students have their classes here. As part of their practical exercises, students assist a professor, a doctor on duty and lecturers visiting patients in their rooms. They have close contact with the sick. Some students attend dialysis procedures, others in the hall and the neighboring lecture theater prepare to examine patients on their own. With an academic teacher, they read out and analyze electrocardiogram charts, which are used to recognize heart dysfunctions. At the same time, other students listen to a lecture. This one is on kidneys. PMU provides its students with comprehensive medical education and high professional qualifications by organizing classes in a hospital under the supervision of consultants in various fields of medical sciences. The cardiology clinic, using the most modern equipment, is able to quickly and effectively diagnose cardiac diseases and apply necessary procedures to save patients' life or health. The clinic has had successes in invasive cardiology operations such as balloon angioplasty. The clinic hospitalizes about 3,000 patients, while 5,000 are served by the outpatient clinic every year. Operators' knowledge and skills, surgeons' steady and skillful hand, tools much more advanced than the traditional scalpel and scissors make it possible to carry out a fast, almost bloodless operation of the abdomen. It is good practice for doctors and students assisting the professor. Students at all faculties and fields of study start their education by attending classes at the Department of Normal Anatomy. The Polish Red Cross Hospital in Unia Lubelska Street, established in 1947, 3 years later was taken over by the Pomeranian Medical University. As an academic hospital, its development has had a relevant pace and directions. Today, high-class professionals, some of them Szczecin's PMU alumni, undertake difficult neurosurgical operations that require watchmakers' accuracy and precision. For operation to be successful, the surgeon has to have knowledge, skills and manual dexterity. Fortunately, a difficult task becomes easier thanks to the state-of-the-art medical equipment. A new learning experience for young physicians and students attending the operation. Many doctors upgrade their skills in medical centers recognized worldwide. Students also have various such opportunities during their education by participating in international exchange programs, then by taking advantage of academic training. Over the 60 years of its existence, the hospital in Unia Lubelska Street has gradually changed. After a fire in 1997, the top floor rooms were redesigned, providing new comfortable spaces for patients and personnel of 3 new clinics: endocrinology, metabolic and internal diseases, hypertensiology and hematology. University's new investments also included an extension of the pediatrics clinic, co-financed by Parents Foundation for Children with Neoplastic Disease. The clinic offers treatment in friendlier surroundings to children struck by a jarring experience. The pathomorphology department, apart from teaching, has been doing effective research for years. The students face a challenge when they are asked to identify and separate an ill cell from a healthy one. Such a task was given to them by the professor during a practical exam. Well-educated graduates of the Pomeranian Medical University of Szczecin, today professors and scientists attached to their alma mater, have done years of research to be successful, thus contributing to the development of the global medicine. Making a breakthrough in the therapy of malignant diseases is a great achievement. Professor Jan Lubiński, head of the International Hereditary Cancer Center at PMU, is a world-renowned authority in the field of cancer genetics. Professor Lubiński and his team have created a test allowing to separate a mutation of genes responsible for breast cancer and ovarian cancer among female inhabitants of Central Eastern Europe. They have recently found a relation between patients' genetic disorder and the effectiveness of cisplatinum, a medicine known for years. Scientific programs executed by the Chair and Department of General Pathology cover research on parent cells sampled from a patient and their possible use in the treatment of various diseases. If successful, their accomplishments may bring revolutionary changes in medicine. Scientists at the Department of Forensic Medicine, in collaboration with the Museum of Archaeology in Gdańsk, took part in a scientific expedition in Sudan. As a result, the scientists from Szczecin were able to identify and reconstruct an exotic Sudanese skull, carry out ethnomedical examination, and organize an outpatient clinic for local people. Their work in Poland has also brought unique results. The examination of a skull led to the identification of a Polish army officer murdered in Katyń during the Second World War. In another study, bones were used to reconstruct the posture of George I, prince who died in 1569, son of Anna Jagiellonka and Bogusław X. In 2001, the Faculty of Health Sciences was opened in renewed, well-furnished facility in Żołnierska Street. The faculty deals with a number of fields of study: nursing, obstetrics, medical rescue, cosmetology and public health, with two majors: health promotion and medical education, and marketing and management in health services. The new faculty is popular with candidates for academic studies. Well-qualified obstetricians and nurses are in demand at specialized clinics, hospitals, outpatient clinics, nursing care facilities and social care homes. The students learn professional nursing care with the use of modern equipment. Skillful paramedics able to handle up-to-date medical equipment and instruments will find a job at the Hospital Rescue Center in Unia Lubelska Street. One of the priority investments was completed in June 2008. The Clinic Hospital No. 2 gained a magnetic resonance unit for a reliable and quick diagnosis. The Center of Hereditary Cancer Diagnosis and Treatment is under construction in Unia Lubelska Street. The PMU recently purchased a hospital in Police to meet the needs related with its constant development. A number of clinics have already moved to Police, a few others are scheduled for relocation. The main library and the publishing department are necessary units in the research, scientific and educational activities of the Pomeranian Medical University. An ample reading room with an extensive collection of publications, Polish and foreign magazines on medicine and the related fields, spaces for team and individual work, well-equipped computer rooms with internet access are continuously used by both doctors and students. Since 1969, the publishing department has been editing scientific publications including Annales Academiae Medicae Stettinensis, as well as course books and medical information brochures. The main library windows overlook a sports hall, tennis courts and dormitories in Dunikovsky Street. PMU authorities ensure that students have good living conditions. 3 dormitories can accommodate 700 students in single, double and triple rooms. The Physical Education and Sports Department was established as early as 1952. Apart from physical education classes,